almost to the campsite. It is pretty muddy here. Somebody squished in. So that'll be interesting. We don't have a floor for the tent, and we don't have a tarp. So we have some cots that we'll set up, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'm going to start unpacking some of my stuff while I'm waiting for John to get back with the sled and our tent. Tonight we're going to have cots that we'll sleep on, and I'll put those together and show you what I think of them. And the self-inflating sleeping pads. So, should be fun. And I brought myself a chair. John's just going to use the bench. I love these little camping chairs that fold down into like nothing. I have a little lantern. Oh, and this thing is really cool. This is a thermometer. So it connects with an app to my phone, and it'll record our entire stay and what the temperature was while we were here. This is just a cheap chair I got off Amazon. It's pretty windy today, so I don't know if we'll have a fire or if it should die. I think the wind is going to die down by this evening, so perhaps then we can attempt a fire. Okay, we got our chair. Okay, I think it goes like this. Just push it back. There we go. There's one. There. I'll be nice and cozy. I don't even know what I have in my backpack. Oh, my bellows. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and these little mini lanterns are also really great. I love these. Now. Struggle bus. I'm gonna charge my lantern because I didn't do that before we came on this little trip. Starters. Maybe while I'm waiting for John, I'll get one of these set up and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so keeping in with the cheap Amazon purchases because I don't like to spend too much money. I saw one of these cots, or it looked just like this, and I'll try to remember the brand, the name brand, and I'll put it in the description in case you're interested in that one. But it was like $400. It was something quite ridiculous. And I saw somebody who used it as a setup in their van for car camping, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool because the legs come off, so you can have it as a low down cot or higher up. It's lightweight. This thing is amazing. So I ended up finding this, I want to say for around 80 bucks on Amazon. And I thought, well, this will be perfect for in the winter because I can combine it with the insulated sleeping pads and be up off the ground and be on a solid surface, but have something for warmth and insulation. So I'm going to show you first. We went and put together our 2 long side poles. Okay. Next, we're going to put these through the base of our cot. And we are going to be more minimalistic than we've been in the past with camping. However, we will still have more junk than any other backpacker out there because I've been on a camping spree where I've been just buying stuff that I think is cool and I want to use it. And John's kind of the same way. He likes to use things too. Okay, so now we have this part taken care of, and now we're going to put on the legs. Okay, so to put these together, there's 3 of these. Okay, now I think it goes like this. I could be wrong. And I will find out very quickly if I did it wrong. If you put it in upside down, then it'll just flop. And you will notice that immediately. Nope, that's right. Okay. So now we're going to, oops. It does make it very taut, which is good. That's what you want. And then it snaps into place just like that. So we're going to do that 2 more times. I wonder if I can get both these cots put together before John gets back. Okay, so like this. This. Fits right into place. Now, like I was saying, the really cool thing about this is you can either leave it like this and just have a low down cot where it's low to the ground. And that's, you know, if you have a smaller tent or a shorter tent, that's probably a good idea. I want to be like I'm sitting up in a bed. So I'm going to add the feet. And these just simply pop in. And these are cool because it just has this little part that kind of gives it that grip. It'll push in, but then it won't pop. Like the legs don't want to just fall right off, but they're very easy to pull off when you're ready. There we go. And it's just super light. So then once we get the sleeping pad on, that'll self-inflate, and then the bed's ready to go. This one is a different brand. Camp Knot. Not really sure. At any rate, same concept. Could no longer find this one when I wanted a second one. And so you may not be able to find these exact brands, but if you just search out Amazon for these cots and you look for this basic design and this setup, you should find a pretty great price. You know, you don't have to go with the really expensive one. I mean, I've seen you get more options, I think, in the $130-ish range. But again, I know I found it for like $80. Why spend more money if you don't have to? Kind of like the look of the black one too. Oh no, other dog person walking past. Hi. I must look like a total weirdo sitting out here on a cot with no tent and my phone. That's the problem with this site being right off of the trail. I mean, it goes right off the trail. We'll put our tent back a little bit, and you know, it's a beautiful day, so I expect to see people out. other clamps on. Okay, so same concept, even though it's a different brand, you want to have it kind of curved like this and not like this. And then these. Kind of have to work at it a little bit, so it does take a little bit of muscle. And we're not going to build a fire, but I am going to get it ready so that when the wind dies down, we can quickly light it. Right now, I'm going to put the little legs on. I see John.
Don't turn that on now. You want to film like that.
Oh, stop it. You're not going to die.
It's longer. Wasn't that easy? What is that? I need a longer rope so I can strap it across my chest. I was having to hold it with my hands, which made it more difficult. You grab me a water, please?
Yeah.
Oh. That thing is not light.
No. Well, the water's in there too. I mean, you know, we've got this other bag-o crap. We got the cots put together.
Nice. You want to get started on that?
Yeah, we have to.
I need a break unless you're good on your CPR.
No, I just don't know how to put it together.
No, me neither.
Okay.
Here, just grab this knife.
Oh, it's just showing me all their products. I thought it would have like a how to set it up. It looks like it's pretty similar
Just tear that fucker
in
open.
concept to the clam.
I brought the box because I figured we could burn that.
Yeah, I know. I figured that's why you kept it in. I gotta figure this out.
How about right there? Right by the cots.
In the mud?
Oh, is there mud there? What about on these leaves?
You know, I'm debating on leaves, but then I'm worried about the ticks.
Nah, wouldn't worry about them.
I'm worried about them. I almost would rather contend with
Well,
the
this is
mud.
like the flattest spot right here.
Yeah, I think we'll just do that. I think it'll be like the clam. It looks like it's just going to have the pop out sides.
What is that? Oh, that's the steaks probably.
Yeah.
Grab that, please.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to just unfold like that.
I think this.
Okay, man. From what I've seen from the clam, that's not it. This is the inside of the tent. So trust me on this. Like, we're going to pull out each of these sides, I think.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, this is like the clam. And then you go inside and push up after all the sides are set. Then you go inside and push up on the top. So you want to go in
Yeah,
and
they're
push?
big.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. All right, so where's the door? We got to turn this around. Okay, so here's the door.
Here's a door here too.
On the corners?
I think so.
So 2 doors on opposite corners. Okay. Yep. All right, so let's turn it.
Well, let me go in here and push it out.
Yeah. I'll use it for the check. There. So let's turn it. This is pitch black. This is pitch black. Here, I'll take the bag. I think we should use the stakes since we don't have a floor that we'll be holding down. You know, if we just stake out the corners, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think we have a hammer though.
they screw in. It's like for using with ice. So I bet we could screw them in, no problem. But here, let's.
Oh, there's windows.
Yep. Let's turn this. You get on that side, I get on this side, we pick it up and turn it. More like this, I would think.
Is that good?
Let's get away from the leaves a little bit more. Let's just pick it up and move it. Just come straight back by me with it.
Just drag it where you want it. Here.
Just drag a bunch of leaves with it.
Start screwing it in.
This will be plenty of screws.
Oh, there's even a rope.
So it's pretty
Quiet.
cool in here. There's no floor, obviously, but I put the bed side by side like that, and then there's another door over in the corner. So I think what I'll do then is I will, I left a little space over there, so if we have to get up in the middle of the night and go pee, he can come out and use this door.
Stop it.
I can get out and use that door. So this is a pretty cool tent, though. First impressions are very good. Cookware, fuel. Brought my speaker.
Here's the hot dogs.
Ooh, hot dogs. So I was putting together the cots and my chair, and I did not start working on a fire. If you don't have anything else, do you want to start to put it together so it'll be easy to light?
Well, you got that thing.
What thing?
A little propane thing.
Oh, to cook?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to just use that?
We can. I didn't bring the shield for it. I have one. I just bought one. A windshield. Because I was like, oh, I wonder if it'll ever... So we'll have...
Well, if you got it, we can... I got that little poker thing. We can just put the dogs on it. They were in the sled here.
We can put...
Here, look.
No, let's cook it up in the pan. I have a plan. Ooh, these cups. We'll use those for the dog water.
Okay.
They're collapsible cups, and I will never use them. So.
Hey!
Do you want to give them a little bit?
I suppose.
Probably just keep it like shallow or...
Fuck that. They're probably thirsty.
I'm going to go set up the sleeping pads so that they will self-inflate. Do you want to see how I have the beds set up?
I trust you. You know which side I need to sleep on, so that's all that really matters.
Well, you can sleep on either as long as you have our heads facing the right way. Okay, so for our sleeping pads, normally I like a really thick one, but I thought with having this as our base and not sleeping on the ground,
Hush.
and this one had really good reviews. I think what makes it feel thicker than what it is, because I have laid on it, my kids have slept on it, is because it has that foam inside, which is also part of the good insulation on this. So I think it fully inflates to, I think at the thinnest point, 1.75 inches, which does not sound like much. But again, I think because of that foam, and you can blow in extra air, and it makes a huge difference. So we will have an official review after tonight. They do say to fully inflate these at home a couple of days before you're going to leave for your trip, so that it'll really puff up nicely. I think we'll have the heads down here. So then he'll have room over there and access to the door. And then I have access to the door that's right behind the camera right now, so that if we have to get up and go potty at night, we can. And then the dogs can make their way and sleep right next to us. So I think this is going to be good. All right, so we'll be able to track the temperature with this little thermometer, and then we'll have our night light in the tent for later. Should be perfect. Love those lights. Also found, I'll link to, I also found those lights on Amazon, and I will link to those down below. So what I like to do is give it a couple puffs.
All right, where's it at? You hush, little puppies. They're going to try to escape.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to tie them to something. I mean, we can do it on the sterno thing if you want.
All right, so these are the lame fire starters.
Oh, the ones that really suck.
Yeah, but I figured we'll use them for this. It'll be fine.
This phone falls out. These are the ones that don't even really want to catch.
Yeah, I'm aware. They catch, but they kind of burn up quickly. A little bit quicker than what we had wanted. I'm gonna go put my pack away. love these little lights. They're magnetic.
I got a headlight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I brought one too, but I just liked that we could just stick these up under here at night and have it light under there. I got a bigger stone system for on that thing. It's like if we wanted to. I think it will use more fuel. Check that out for cooking. Well, we'll use that now. Isn't it?
Was it screw on the top?
Yeah, so it screws onto these. That must be a converter. Oh, I didn't need to buy one. That's great. I didn't even need this. So then you can use both fuel sources. That's really cool. Except this one doesn't have an ignite switch. Like, it doesn't have a button that you can push.
Yeah, someone gathered wood for us.
Well, you know what? We left some for the next people.
Yeah.
See, karma, you pay it forward.
You want to get your pan or whatever you want to use?
Why is it telling me my battery's low? How? Yeah, don't throw any more on than that right now. We're gonna need some to burn tonight, man.
Woman, where's that pan?
Right next to you. Those handles are plastic. They're crappy.
So you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
there's the mushrooms.
Yeah. Let's just use this.
All right, dump it in there. This will be good.
Yeah, looks delicious.
It's already sizzling.
Yeah, it'll cook fast.
Stop it. Shouldn't have a septic tank. I'm pretty sure this is done. I just had some that was good. What was it? Quiet, doggies. God, this guy is pissing me off.
Yeah.
He's fucking shooting me too.
Yeah, that sucks.
Alright, you're in charge of the fire now. I did my part for dinner. I wish I would have brought a tarp.
You wish you would have what?
Brought a tarp.
It'll be okay, because then we have to take our shoes on and off to get out of the tent and go in the tent. This we can just, you know, we'll take them off to go to sleep, but that's it.
You need this? Glad we're camping.
Yes. Me too. I love this site. The view is gorgeous. So peaceful and relaxing. You can hear traffic, but it's not.
We gotta shove that one in there.
We should have brought some of the eggs from the chickens.
Yeah, and added them to the mix.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get real creative with camping and cooking. I like that.
Something about a fire.
Yep.
See?
15. Because it's back half of the
You could go off grid. You could be homeless in winter.
They have limits on how many nights you can.
We just switch it up.
You can't stay at this whole grounds more than, it's like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, I bet those people got it figured out, huh?
Yeah.
We should watch terrifying camping stories.
Where the campers go missing. Are we letting them lick anything out of here and then burning it on the fire, or just going for the fire?
You can let them look that clean if you want.
Because then we'll just burn it on the fire. It should be fine, right?
But you got those plastic handles, so I probably wouldn't do that. Probably just run it through the dishwasher.
But what are we going to use to cook breakfast?
Well, it's either them or a fucking raccoon's gonna come up here and lick it. One's in the bedroom, but I don't know if that's the same one.
Yeah. No. No.
That's a loon.
There's no pigeon. No.
Try to lick.
No. I'm gonna finish setting up the beds after this. Like we'll put the sleeping bags on and make sure everything's fully inflated.
I'll come in there with you. We'll do it together.
Because that I don't want to wait till we're ready for bed. But then we can come back out and have the fire.
Kinda just did it.
You were in bed all day.
I wasn't successful though.
Well, let's stay up a little bit longer now.
Well, I think you're right though. Let's get those things set up.
So for my sleep system last night, I ended up using the Zoo Belev's sleeping bag, and I thought it would be rated better. I honestly thought it was going to be great for like 50 degrees, but that's really when I started to feel cold. It was when it got to about 52. So I brought a backup blanket just in case, and I'm really glad I did. And I'll link to this one too. I love this for camping, but this one really helped add a little bit of extra insulation. So I have tons of dog hair now because we let the dogs up, but we're camping. So anyways, this really is just gonna be for a summer, like a true legit summer blanket. I wouldn't use it. Yeah, I don't agree with the rating on this. I would say 50 is the comfort rating, not 32. So, and even then it was pushing it in leggings, and I wore my jacket all night. My upper body was warm, but my legs in my leggings got cold. So I'm glad I brought both blankets to double up.
You said you had a lid for this? Is it handy?
Good question.
Look at that little guy. Yep.
No. Oh, there's one right there.
It moves to the right.
There's one
Nope,
straight.
no, it's gone.
There's one right to the left of that tree. How's breakfast looking?
You're a dork.
Ooh.
It's ready to go now.
Perfect.
You gonna turn off your gizmo?
Can you just come up on this plate?
Ready, tidy?
Yes. Good, and then we'll let it cool before we take that off, obviously.
He inhaled those hot dogs. Thought they were gonna start choking.
I saw you watching over them.
Yeah. I didn't want them to actually choke.
I know, man. You do love your dogs.
Is this a protective system?
That is for the microphone. It's a dead cat. So when the wind is blowing directly in it, shouldn't bother it. Too bad we can't have potatoes on keto.
I'm not scared.
packing. Costco does have good hot dogs.
Buy them here.
Yep. The whole container would be 8 grams of carbs.
Chitlins are fast. Shit.
Yeah, they are. Ooh, we got in a scuffle. So what did you hear last night? You heard a pack of coyotes?
Twice. They're probably up on that ridge. Where
And-
people came walking from.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they were following the trail.
They were yipping. Like they weren't growling. I think they were just kind of talking to each other. But the dogs heard them and
Yeah, I did hear them go off once.
then that was the last I heard of them. But
Okay.
then they came back one more time, so it happened twice. The coyotes are pretty skittish, like we don't have to worry about them.
That's always my signal to go in when I hear coyotes.
I don't even know if we even have wolves here. That would be a different story.
Right. I don't think so.
I think coyotes like a skinny German shepherd. You can scare them out pretty easy. Hey! You like it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a good meal.
Gonna need it to hump all that shit back.
Yeah.
So it's a quarter mile.
Yep.
That fell down since we were here last.
No, that was down before.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it's possible more fell down, but part of it is still standing. I don't know if you can see behind the trees, so. It looks so different than in the fall when we were here, but still beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, someone cut up that log that was here.
Yeah, we
You said
did.
it. Oh, you didn't get it cut that far. Did you?
Yep.
No way.
We can go back and look at the footage. every day, do some physical labor, you'll sleep better at night. And you'll actually sleep at night and not in the day. Like, you're gonna have to force yourself the first few days to go without sleep, but I guarantee you, I'll wear you out and you'll sleep at night. Alright, you don't want any more? No.
Pumpkin! Let your sister in there. Pumpkin! She's such a little hog.
Okay, so I didn't really get to show our sleep setup last night. By the time we got everything set up and in, it was kind of dark. So we did have that little lantern hung up, which I'll link to those because those are amazing. And then our sleep systems, like I said before, not nearly warm enough. I would definitely change that up in the future, I think, and just keep mine for like a total summer sleeping bag. It got down into the 40s and it felt much colder with the strong winds. So I love the cots though, and then I use this pillow. This is a really good camp pillow. It just inflates and deflates, so it's very transportable, kind of packs down, and then it has this to stay on the sleeping pad. And then we put a bunch of our junk so that it wasn't, because we don't have a floor in this tent. That's just our bag of stuff that we wanted to keep inside. And then we had our sled that we hauled the tent into the site on because it's a 0.25 mile walk from the parking lot. So we did need a sled to haul everything in for this trip. And then to keep all our stuff off the dirty ground, we just kept it on the sled. One feature I really, really like about this tent is that it has a door right over there. And then it has one in the opposite corner right behind me where I'm recording right now. And that was really nice because we had the beds pulled out into the middle while we slept. And then John had room over on that side to go out and use that door in the middle of the night when he needed to use the bathroom. And then I could have access to this door since we don't have a lot of walking room at the foot of the bed. So that was a really nice feature about this tent. And I feel like it was pretty sturdy even with the strong winds.
I'm gonna get out of the shot.
No, you're gonna help me, but we're gonna put these away first. And can you help me stuff this into here? And it's literally a stuffed sack, so you just go like that and just shove it in. It takes some effort, but you can do it. And I'll try the seat so you're not blocking them. Well, let me take this. And I will stuff this one. I would say the rating on this is way off.
I figured you'd have your good stuff.
Well, I didn't want my 0 degree bag because, you know, it was rated to get down into the 40s. So I thought that would be way too warm. But this was not good. This is like, you know, it says the comfort rating. Oh yeah, it does say comfort is 50 degree, transition is 32 degree. I would say transition was more like the 50 degree because I was getting cold then, and that's when I had to add that extra blanket in. So that's a little disappointing. But it'll be a good summertime sleeping day. You know, when it's 60 degrees out and it's a little chilly to be without anything, this will be perfect. Some people try to fold these up all nice and then put them in, but that doesn't work very well either, so at the end of the day you're better off just stuffing it.
Used to be a way to do ropes and stuff there. And you can unfurl them real easy. Too warm with my jacket.
Yeah, it's getting to be nice. See, it's nice because it does pack down. But like I said, then I end up bringing 2 blankets. And this one was really nice.
Yeah, this tent is way too big.
I like it though. I mean, we could have made it work, but it would have been less walking around room. You know, I think it's nice if we were going to set up for longer to have more space to work with, you know, and put a tarp down for the floor.
I'm real sorry I forgot that.
That's okay. I didn't mind because we were up off the ground on the cots. I really would have only been upset about it if I had brought that big air mattress, because I wouldn't have wanted that directly on the dirt on the floor.
I'd have been worried about sticks.
Yep, exactly. That would have really bothered me. Comfort-wise, what did you think of that?
Well,
Enough
it was
cushion?
comfortable, but it had a snuggle factor of 0.
Right. When we get that camper built out, we'll have a nice king-size bed to snuggle in. So it's not good for that, but kept us off the dirty ground. I feel like the cushion was okay. I was a little stiff, and I don't know if that means I overinflated. I don't know.
It's hard to flip around in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. back there. Because we first have to fold it in half.
Show some out.
Yes, please. Sorry, I was going to do that. I think we'll have a good solid surface to work on with the pot though. So how these work, and we'll be able to get it down really good. So you're going to first fold it in half the long way. No, other way. Like this. And then you'll roll from the feet down to the head. And you do have to roll it as tight as you can, but it will fit back in. You're gonna have to go tighter. Like this. What?
That's bullshit. I gotta take my coat off.
I've done it a couple of times, so it can't be done.
Toothbrush in the trunk.
Yeah, mine's in the truck too. I was going to use the bottle of water and straps got lost.
Over there. Should be right under here.
Why would it be over there?
I don't know. I noticed before.
No, you're thinking of the long strap that went to your tent, right? Before we even got these in here. And I picked that up and set it somewhere.
No, it was in here when the dogs were there.
I know what strap you're talking about, and it's one that goes to your tent.
First attempt.
I know. You did good. We got it back in the bag first try. Okay, now.
Yeah, you can just pull the sled, I guess, if you want. I think it'll be easier. We'll just come back with it.
Of course, it'll be easier for you.
No, I'm saying, like, instead of carrying all your gear in your backpack. Like, we'll have to bring it back for the tent.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I didn't put a long enough rope on here. I just left it. But what I need is like a longer rope that crossways on my chest.
Yeah. Garbage. One of these has a leftover cocktail. One that does, I think it's that one. All right.
So we gotta walk a mile, huh?
Well, yeah, if we need 2 trips, that's a mile walk. I'll end up using my speaker. I will finish packing down my chair and these things.
Well, you got another trip to do, so.
But these all pack down and small, and we can, because that tent is heavy, we don't want to pack more on with that than we have to.
You wanna bring these on this trip?
Yeah, they pack down to this size bag, and they're light. That'll be doable. I'll just quick record how I take it down.
I'll sit on this scary little thing. Yeah, but if you're gonna come with me for 2 trips, don't you want to divide up your load into 2?
These won't add on that much more of a complication to the situation.
Okay.
What else are we putting on there? Just both our packs and...
Would you rather do this than carry them?
I don't know. I didn't pull the sled yet. So, we shall see.
But we could work as a team and both put our hands on that rope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was something.
Yeah, that's a little
There's another one.
Yeah, I know. There's bunches of them. I'm less concerned about if I'll use them as a hair tie, to be quite honest.
Well, I'm glad we did it.
Me too.
Dogs! Dogs! I like this. It's got a lot of windows.
Yeah.
It's about twice as big as it needs to be, but
No, this is good. It's not as big as my tent was. But I like space to spread out. Like, I don't like tiny little tents. This will be good.
hey! Simmer!
Now, black and the tan one works slightly differently for taking down. I think with this one, we have to hold the clamps down and then release.
Some engineering there.
I am thoroughly impressed with these. They're lightweight. I like that you can have, if you want to save yourself on a little bit of weight, you can leave the taller legs home and sleep low to the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty lightweight as it is.
Can't believe Pumpkin is trying to get out of here.
Yeah, well. This extra room is big. They had, I learned about these because I saw somebody who was car camping with it, you know, and he had it set up in his car and he liked it because he could store bins underneath the legs.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's a really cool idea. And I looked it up and it was like a $400 cot. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. So then I kind of looked around for something similar in look and design. And I found these. And they were like, I said, I think I paid $70 or $80. So you can find some cheaper alternatives. And it seems to be working. The kids have slept on it. And now we did. So, you know, hold up a little bit.
You know, I should have brought the harnesses and got the dogs to pull the fucking sled.
You know, we said that last time. That we should.
Earn their keep a little bit.
Yeah.
They'd do it.
Yeah, they'd take it off into the woods.
Well, we'd have to have something hooked up to them. Yeah, because they'd just take off with it.
Yeah.
Shit, you think this will fit back in here?
I think so. When I mean, it had enough extra room in it.
That would be a real relief if somebody actually made a bag with a little extra room.
Right. And that's what I'm looking forward to with the clam because my cousin had it and it fit back into the bag. All right.
Oh, that door flapping in the window always makes me think someone just walked up on us.
Yeah. So the only difference that I found between these two so far is that this one has a little side bag that hangs down so that you can put like your phone in the pocket or something. So I like having that feature. Feel how light that whole thing is.
Yeah, it's pretty light.
Yeah. I'll just do the same thing for this guy. And this one didn't come with its own separate bag to hold the legs. That's the same guy that was walking through earlier.
Hey! 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 Yeah, it's the same dude. Pickle!
Yeah, this is perfect for keeping us elevated off the dirt. I'm very happy that this is what we went with.
Yeah, it works.
Some people have issues with it sagging, and it's because they put this bar upside down, and then it's not taut. They're like, it wasn't taut. And I only saw one review where they came back and they're like, oh, apparently I did it wrong. Most people just don't know how to use the gear that they buy. You know, they put it like this instead. Or they like this. But I think these are even nice to keep as backup for, you know, you have backup guest beds, you've got, you know, if you have like a tiny house and you don't have much room, but you had to lay out a bed quick.
Yeah. That's why I always keep such a big couch.
Yeah.
I think the record for kids sleeping over was like, it was either 12 or 14.
Yeah, I would not want that.
Well, I just hid out in my cave. I didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just let them have that half of the house.
Right. Yeah. I don't even know what this says. What brand is that?
NOTU.
Yeah, that's as close as I could see. I don't think I could. I think the tan one is the one that I ordered first, and then I went back to order a second one so that we could do this kind of a thing. And then I couldn't find it, so then I had to go with that other brand. But I think I got that one just slightly cheaper, and I think it has that little side pocket. And I kind of like that black. Okay. Now I feel like, oh, you know what? I must have stuck it in that big black bag. Oh, did I show you this? Look it. And then it has a cutter there, like if you have to cut a fish line. And then it has a little screwdriver.
Yeah, no.
I mostly got it for the flint starter because with those stoves, I could start that with it.
Mm-hmm.
True story. No, those are cool carabiners. I like them.
Yeah, we should be able to get all this on the sled, even my green bag.
Yeah.
And then we'll just each put a hand on the rope and we'll kind of work as a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll carry the dogs.
Ooh, I need to get that little lantern off the picnic table. I love those. I don't forget it. Sit. Hey, nope. Don't fight walk. Come here. No! We're gonna walk nice. You're gonna behave. Pickle. Talking to you. Wait.
You go ahead. I'm so out of shape.
Well, we're gonna get you out of the bedroom more. Like outside.
Yeah. Kiwi. Oh, yeah. Are they friendly?
They are friendly,
Yeah.
yes.
Kiwi's friendly too. Maybe a
Oh,
little
good.
too friendly sometimes.
That's how these guys are. They usually jump up. They're so
Yeah.
excited.
She has springs for legs. Doesn't matter how tall you are. She will make the difference.
Yep. That's these guys
Hi.
too. Stay down,
Yeah.
Pickle.
What are their names?
Pickle and Pumpkin.
Aw. Pickle and Pumpkin?
Yep. Yes, any
Okay,
extra
Kiwi's
attention,
already
Pickle, stay
moved
down.
on.
Yeah.
Kiwi has like,
There's so many scents to smell here.
yeah, and
lots
it's
of
been a bit
animals.
since we haven't been taking her out this winter.
Yeah, right. Same. These guys have definitely needed it. So Pickle's
Mhm.
like amped up. She's ready to go.
Like, I need to smell literally everything.
Uh-huh.
This entire forest. I'm gonna go for 6 hours.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
enjoy the day.
Yep, you
it's the perfect
too.
day
It's
for
so
it.
nice.
Yes. Good girls. too. Thank you.
They're fucking swallowing me.
Yeah. And that's just from doing the ceiling? Yeah, you save the sides for when you're out.
Yeah, so we might go to Argentina. I don't know if I like that, but it's an adult. It's a lot better than Africa.